Hey, what is going on guys, it's Sarge, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the Brakk, so drop a like on the video if you enjoyed and let's get started. Now the Brakk is a mastery rank 6 weapon that can only be gotten by the G3, so you will have to spawn the G3 or get lucky to actually fight them a few times. It will take you a lot of time unless you're a really lucky person because you have to get the barrel, the receiver, and the blueprint from them, so it is a real pain to actually get this weapon, but it is worth actually getting this weapon since this weapon is a pretty decent weapon when it comes to damage. The damage on this weapon is 200 with 90 of it being impact, 50 being puncture, and 60 being slash, so this weapon is really good against corpus based enemies. And it is a shotgun, so it is a pellet based weapon, so it will do small amounts of damage per pellet, so the damage can be spread, so you won't always do the maximum amount of damage if you're not aiming well with this weapon. The crit chance on this weapon is pretty low at 17% with a 2x multiplier, but it also has 17% status as well, so it kind of keeps it even with the crit and status. So you can go both sides, or you can just do one if you just want to have a crit based weapon or a status based weapon, or you just want to have a mixture of both. This weapon can actually do it. The fire rate and the reload speed on this weapon is pretty good. It does have a 5 round per second fire rate, and it also has a 1 second reload speed, so this weapon can be fired a lot and it can reload pretty quickly, so you can always be topped off with this weapon. Now as for my build for this weapon, I decided to go with a mixture of crit and status, so I decided to go with as much multi-shot as I could with barrel diffusion and lethal torrents, but I also went with prime pistol gamut and target cracker so I can actually get more crit chance and crit damage. I'm also using convulsion with pathogen rounds so I can get corrosive, and I'm also using hornet strike obviously just to increase damage altogether. Now I did leave one slot open for anybody who wants to put any extra mods. You can put a dual stat mod, you can add more damage if you want with magnum force. You can use anything you want on this part, since it's always good to have at least one mod slot that you can combine any other mods such as more dual stats, anything of that sort, but it's good to have that just in case if you're trying to make different types of builds. Now I also do have a discount version of this build for anybody who gets this weapon pretty early on in the game around Mastery Rank 6 who don't have all of these actual mods, like all the prime mods. So I decided to go with Hornet Strike obviously, and I decided to go with more of barrel diffusion without the lethal torrent since that one's a little harder to get. And I also decided to keep with the pathogen round and convulsion. I took away the prime mods and now it's just normal pistol gambit, and I'm also using target cracker as well with it. I added concussion rounds as well since it'll add more impact damage, so it'll be more effective against the corpus. Now these are just my builds, these are the way I make it, so if you don't like the way I build them, you don't have to copy them. This is just an idea that you can go around if you just want to try out the weapon and you just want to have a simple build to go with. So what do I think of this weapon? This weapon's actually pretty worth it for its mastery rank. For its mastery rank, it's actually pretty powerful as well. Like there's a lot of weapons it can actually compete with for its mastery rank. And the weapon's pretty hard to get, so you will have to grind for this if you really want it. So if you guys could do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, it really would help support out this channel. I know I've been absent for maybe the past 2 weeks or so. I've been going through a lot of medical problems I don't really want to go into too much details with, and my Elgato has been really screwing around with me. I finally figured out how to fix it, so hopefully this video is actually going to be good in quality and it's not going to be laggy or any kind of rips and tears in the actual quality of it, since it was messing up before and I've had to do a lot of getting a lot of gameplay and stuff like that, and it was just an irritation to do all that. So that'll be the video for today guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.